Hi, so this is the Average Jill, and we're at Tennant Creek Falls in New York, and I just took a really bad spill.
Average Jill took an average spill.
Well, it was a little above average.
It was a little more than average.
But my arm is killing me, and I'm concerned, like, how would I know if this is a break or a sprain, or if it's something I should turn around, or what?
Okay, so first thing is you just have to assess. I see some obvious cuts, right? So we're gonna go with those first. The cuts do not appear to be too serious. And there's a little bruising. It's all normal because you took a fall. You want to know if it's broken or sprained.
Well, I'm feeling the pain right up to my elbow.
So is the pain radiating?
No, it's not radiating. It's staying below my elbow.
Okay. When did this pain happen?
Immediately after I fell.
Immediately after you fell. Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything that makes this pain better or worse? Like, is there a position?
Yes. Like, if I fall on it again, I'm going to be in tears.
There does appear to be a little bit of swelling, right around here.
Yep.
My guess is when you fell, you probably like pulled your arm this way a little bit.
Yes, I did. So that's exactly how I fell.
So that's why you feel the tendons. You probably pulled the tendon a little bit. It doesn't appear to be broken.
So what can I do to help me for the rest of the hike? I mean, we just started our hike.
So I'm no expert in survival methods, right? I don't have a jump kit or anything, so like I can't really do much. But I mean, keeping it in the position you're keeping it is good. I do not have a sling.
So maybe we'll go ahead and make a sling, and we'll be on our way.
I think so. We'll cut up some shirts.
All right, pretty cool. Thank you, Davin.
No problem.
So we just hiked about another half mile, maybe?
Yep,
half mile. We came to this really beautiful spot, and we're resting, and I'm having Davin take another look at my arm because I'm kind of losing mobility in it. I can't bend it up and down at all. And my wrist is clearly swollen. So I'm having him take a look at it again. And Davin, what do you think of this?
So I had her take her bracelets off because her wrist is swelling a little bit. She claims that her pain is kind of radiating up her arm, which makes me suggest it's not a break. It's more of a tear in the tendon or a muscle. So I'm having her kind of just keep her arm in the same position. There's not much we can do right now, so we're kind of going to follow up later, and we're going to have her hang out until we get to the cabin again, and we're going to probably kind of ignore.
And I wanted to point out that Davin isn't any kind of a medical background, although you did take a couple courses. But with the people that I'm hiking with right now, he has the most experience in knowledge in this, which is why I grabbed him. And sometimes when you're hiking, you don't know if something happens to you. You got to find somebody along the trail. So I also have 2 Boy Scouts here with me that lended a hand too, but Davin was the one that stepped in and took an interest in it. So, and I've learned a lot from you, so that's really good. I kind of know what to look for.
Yes.
So we'll keep an eye on it, and you did advise me I could take some Advil.
Some anti-inflammatory to see if it'll help with the pain a little bit.
We're actually hiking down at nighttime, so I really don't want to be handicapped without this arm. I'm here with my nephew Davin. It's been a week since we were at Tennant Creek Falls in Northville, New York, where I injured my arm. Since then, you can see that I have a cast on my arm. I just got this cast today. Following those videos that day, we ended up having to go to the emergency room that night.
A very interesting night we had in the ER.
We got off the trail at about 9 o'clock.
Yep, I would say 9.
The rest of the hike, I really kept my arm. I knew it was getting worse and that it was something more severe than we had thought. We made it home that night. I tried to go to bed, and it was just not going to happen. So Davin came and was in the emergency room with me for...
It was 4.5 hours?
4.5 hours.
It might be close to 4.5.
Which is for another taping, because that was an interesting story.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I totally wish I got some footage in there.
So it turns out that I fractured my wrist, my elbow, and I sprained my shoulder. So at the emergency room, they put me in a temporary cast, and I was in a sling for a week. I've still been doing a lot of hiking since then because I can't seem to get enough of it. And I just saw my orthopedic today, and I'm going to be in this cast for probably 4 to 6 weeks while it heals. But Davin, do you think that we did everything right when we were on the trail? I mean,
yes.
I made it down.
We did. With the circumstances that were thrown at us in the moment, there was no predictions of this. I believe that we did all that we could with all the tools and resources that we had. She said that she broke her elbow and sprained her shoulder as well. I thought that she had just injured her wrist, so that was news to me when we found out in the ER that she had broke her elbow as well. I did not think that anything was broken. I thought that she pulled a muscle, but when I learned about the elbow, it explained everything.
Yeah, and in your defense, it's not like I had a compound fracture.
No, nothing was visible. Yep.
No, the breaks that I had, even my orthopedic said, if you're going to break an arm, you broke it the best and easy. They're very clean. So I was grateful to have Advil in my day pack, because I did that second stop after we stopped filming. I did take 2 Advil, so that definitely probably helped me the rest of the hike. But I want to thank you, because it was so reassuring to me when we were on that trail to just have somebody there that knew a little something about, you know, what could have been going on with me. So it was definitely a cool experience.
It was definitely an experience.
So another experience with hiking with an average Jill, and we hope maybe you were amused or found something interesting or learned something from this video. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys.